Hey everybody, Transition Tuesday. I'm Jane. This is Joe. The obvious topic for today, school is starting. Make the days count. This last minute rush to get school supplies, hand sanitizer, organize your classroom space in your home. Find out about school bus and seating charts and who your child's teacher is going to be. All these things making us a little crazy. Well, we're going to help you do some constructive planning to help tamp down some of that crazy. So basically, I have 5 suggestions that I want to talk about to help you count the days and make the days count. So 1, maybe the week before, like the week before school starts, establish firm morning and bedtime routines. School's on a schedule, you know, the sleeping in, getting up whenever you want. If you're going to campus or doing distance learning, either way, those routines have to start. So establish, you know, maybe do like a little thing, checklist, bedtime checklist, morning checklist, where you maybe put a Velcro tab on there and your child can move that, or you tape it on the bathroom mirror, or you repeat it to your child. This is what we're going to start doing. Joe's bedtime and morning routines are very obvious to him, so those are important things. 2, talk about this year and deal with some of the changes, but be optimistic. So, you know, practicing PPE use. Make a list of things that you like about school, and then if it seems like it's going to be different, congregating in the halls, riding on the bus, sitting next to your friend, sharing pencils and combs and all those things. Going to have some conversations about COVID is still a thing, and so you need to do this and this and this. Or your teacher may tell you about some differences in walking down the halls or changing classes. I know in our district, the teachers in the elementary schools, the specials teachers, art, music, they're coming into classrooms at some of our schools rather than the kids walking to the art class or the music class. So things are going to be a little different, and some of that you won't know until school starts. So help your child prepare for, you know, just because last year you did things a certain way, it may be a little different, and it's okay if you're nervous about it, but just know your teacher's going to help you through. So create a 1-pager about your child for staff. Now, we talked about this before. It's a really helpful thing, and I have some great resources that I can share. If you go to my blog, you can download the links to those things. I found a really good one on Understood for older kids. It's kind of like a goal-setting sheet. It's really, really good. Put your child's name on personal items, book bags, everything that you can think of, pencil holders. Put your child's name on everything because we're all worried about cross-contamination. So put your child's name on things, and it's good. Let them do it. Let them decorate things. It's good practice for writing your name and your grade. And if you find out who your teacher is, teacher's name. Great practice. Look at the school website with your child. This is really important. There's information there that you need to know about. Your child needs to be able to see, oh, look, there's my friend in the picture. There's my principal. There's my teacher. Get them excited about going back to school, whether they're doing distance learning or on-campus learning. But the reason I'm asking you to do this is because I want you as a family member to stay connected to your child's school. This is so important. Make sure you are on the teacher's, whether it's Remind or Google Classroom or whatever list they use. Make sure you are on it. Make sure you're getting messages from your school. You're on their email list, robocall list. Check your school's, in our case, we have Infinite Campus, your school's communication system for home and school. Make sure that your contact information is correct. Do they have your correct email address? Do they have your correct cell phone number? Do they have your correct mailing address? Make sure the school knows how to get in touch with you and that you are on those lists. Very, very important. You want to make sure you know what's going on at your child's school, particularly if you're working outside of the home and you're concerned about how things are going to happen. Make sure that those things are in place. Doesn't have to happen the day before school starts. It can happen during the first few weeks of school, but put that on your priority list. Reconnect with a friend from school. This is a great way to see which teachers friends have. Make plans for social visits, even if it's distance or with PPE. You know, get your child re-engaged in the social aspects of school, because that's going to be a challenge for some kids. There's a lot of anxiety about this year. And here are some things that kids are expressing anxiety about. Being behind because they haven't been in school for a while. Fitting in with friends and, you know, losing touch. You know, losing touch with people and trends and what's cool and what's not cool. Safety rules. So you require your child to wear PPE, but kid next to me doesn't wear it. Practice what you're going to talk about with your child about how to cope with that. Maybe discuss it with the teacher. Big concern, big fear. The unexpected. I don't know what school's going to be like. My friends are going to school, but I have to do distance learning. You know, I'm nervous about that. I miss school. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, or somebody in the family is sick. Talking about tragedy. Maybe you lost someone. Maybe someone in your home is sick. Maybe a family member is very sick and they live far away. There's a lot of reasons for kids and families to have high anxiety going into the school year. So make some time to deal with some of these things. And of course you can't predict the future, but at least you can talk about what's going on. Here are some things to watch for. Social emotional well-being is so important. So look for, does your child exhibit some physical? Do they have headaches, stomach aches? Are they having trouble sleeping? Are they crying? Are they unusually afraid of things? Behavior like tantrums. Keep track of those things as you see them. Take them seriously. Communicate with staff, with your child's teacher, or my child's afraid of riding the bus. You know, talk with staff. And contact a helpline. There's the Georgia Crisis Line. I will post that number. There's a lot of help for people with COVID because this is such a stressful time, and kids' emotional well-being is just as important as their ability to go to school and learn and thrive. So can't stress that enough. We'll be talking about some things along the way more related to that, but in the meantime, you know, let's just make the days count. Don't count the days. And if you would like to see some of our other videos, YouTube Transition Tuesday with Jane and Joe. Joe, what do you think about the beginning of this school year? Are you excited or nervous? What do you think? Are you excited or nervous? Joe is starting his year as a super senior, post-graduation. What do you think? Excited or nervous? Are you excited or nervous? What do you think, Joe? Oh, please don't open that gate. Please don't open